Greetings all. I am Luo Lin,
representing the Anton Oilfield Service Group. On this occasion, I'd like to introduce to you Anton's strategic goal. Anton aims to become a globally leading integrated oilfield technology company with a focus on continuous innovation. All right, folks, today I'm going to introduce you all to Anton's all-encompassing 8 solutions. To begin with, let's discuss the solution for oil and gas development as a whole. When it comes to the overall solution, there is no requirement for an extensive introduction. So, I'll handle the oilfield development, provide a comprehensive report, and offer this service. Anton has Anton Oilfield Management Group, which provides oilfield management services. This group undertakes integrated oilfield management services, including operation and maintenance services for oil fields, as well as supervision and project management services. Some of these IOC, which stands for global companies, are facing challenges in globalization and withdrawing from many places worldwide. So in this regard, Anton actually seizes this opportunity to leverage our comprehensive technological advantages and talent advantages to help some national oil companies and international oil companies manage their oil fields. There is an example of this on my PPT, which is the Makiro oil field. This is a very large oil field, and we currently have 1,400 international employees working in this oil field. There are already 3,000 international employees. The headquarters of this
Oil Field Management Division is located in Dubai.
So through our oil field management, we've made it so that our customers can easily and efficiently develop oil and gas. The second solution is called oil and gas development to increase production and improve efficiency. This research optimizes the solution, which means we solve the problem of increasing production and improving efficiency in oil and gas development through research and optimization. Oil field development is an underground project. Therefore, each oil field development is different from another, so there needs to be a research institute to conduct personalized research on the development of each oil field. Then, through the combination of geological engineering, research is done to... The optimized development plan actually forms a particularly optimized geological engineering combined solution for conventional oil and gas plants. Then we will develop and implement it. The implementation process will not have a big impact. However, for unconventional ones, just having an optimized solution is not enough. In the process of exploitation, for example, each well needs to be relocated.
Even every section needs to be relocated and disconnected.
So like in this whole process of oil and gas construction, we got to do research and stuff to figure out how to make it all fancy and colorful, you know? And not just that, but we got to keep changing things up in real time during the construction process to make the geological engineering super awesome. That's basically the idea behind this unconventional liquid oxygen gas oil and gas development thing. So Anton, in this regard,
although our research institute is not very powerful, but now we also have a scale of about 200 people.
Our aim is to create and share services combined with geological engineering. And this is particularly needed as an engineering technology company. Its research institute emphasizes the combination of extreme geological engineering and is characterized by increasing production. To focus on 2 points, conduct meticulous and even more meticulous research and implement real-time iterations.
Then permit me to introduce the third
solution proposed by Anton. Let's visualize and explore its potential benefits. Datafication. Actually, the reason for establishing a company named Shendi Zhiguang Data Technology is our belief in the necessity of monitoring in the development and production of oil and gas. Currently, electronic technology has reached a highly advanced stage. Many individuals wear watches and are particularly attentive to their own health. They utilize watches to monitor their physical well-being. If you are not in optimal shape, then monitoring the changes in your daily physical exercise becomes even more crucial and significant. Even if body is in good condition, sometimes fitness enthusiasts who pay special attention to their own bodies also need to do monitoring. It's like oil and gas development. You need to monitor yourself just like you monitor oil and gas development. So that we can truly visualize and see the effects of our development, we need to optimize and refine the development of an oil depot in a more efficient way. In this regard, Anton's expertise is valuable. We may not be starting too early, but we put our hopes on a higher starting point, so we once started with a blank slate. By means of fiber optics, especially in the past 6 or 7 years, we have continuously built up our monitoring capabilities for fiber optics. We have already formed a series of fiber optic products. From a global perspective, including China, we are already at the forefront of fiber optics in terms of scale, technology, and service capabilities. We can say that we are a leading fiber optic monitoring company in China or even globally.
The fourth point, oil and gas well precision engineering technology solution.
Actually, this comes from the traditional engineering and technical services in Anton. In fact, Anton is similar to many traditional engineering and technical service companies. Initially, we started with drilling, downhole operation, pressure network wells, and downhole chemistry. This is a particularly rigid requirement of oilfield companies. Every oil company needs to drill. In my opinion, drilling companies ought to adhere to a standardized development. Scaling up means that it may be difficult for you to generate effects with just a few transfers. Only through standardization and scaling up can the transfer model be done on a large scale and generate such scale effects. So, since Anton doesn't invest, we will take a different approach, which is what we call precision engineering technology, also known as personalization, targeted. So actually, what I'm saying is that
we not only drill wells with you, fracturing with you, and make coiled tubing with you.
We want to collaborate with our research institute. By combining and integrating with our other industries, our aim is to collaborate with you in order to create a shared goal. In simpler terms, we desire to work alongside you to enhance production and establish a standardized solution. Our objective is to validate a solution, specifically in terms of increasing production. Hence, our drilling company frequently engages in collaboration with our research institute in this manner. So later on, I feel like we would rather work together with the oil company to create a common goal. The production here is not high enough, so I suggest that we work together to increase the production. Let's use a new approach.
This can cooperate with the drilling company to use their drilling machine
together with our technology. So, our exceptionally precise engineering technology, our transformation is to cooperate closely with these tasks, carry out some of our experimental wells. Our overall solution is based on a specific growth target, the fifth one. Troubleshooting solution to ensure quality and safety in oil and gas development and production processes. Actually, oil and gas development is highly important and necessitates a substantial amount of investment in ancillary assets to guarantee their effective operation. Therefore, it is crucial to ensure the quality, safety, reliability, and efficiency of these assets. This requires this examination. Frequently, of course, we also possess these subordinate resources like the examination of oil casing, the examination of gas sealing, the examination of well network performance, but we also possess a lot of ground resources testing. In reality, I believe that this business will grow larger and larger because as we prioritize safety more, this concern regarding quality and safety is of utmost importance, especially considering the aging of the oil field. The inspection of secondary assets, including deputy assets, is not of significant importance. For instance, in the case of acquiring an old oil field, it is imperative to evaluate not only the underground oil storage assets, but also to assess the ground or the auxiliary assets of oil and gas development. Their integrity needs to be evaluated, otherwise there will be no major issues when acquiring them, so we believe that all of these oil and gas assets should be reduced.
So this Anton Oil Inspection Company
is a company that implements the solution for quality and safety inspection of oil and gas development. The sixth one is referred to as Paint AI Solution, thus indicating that this particular item is distinct from the others in the set. Everyone is aware that at the conclusion of these 20 years, ChatGPT has officially declared that we have entered the era of artificial intelligence. When we were doing oil field technical services, including when we were doing oil field digitization, we added GPT. So Anton already has this, and Anton has a digital finance group called Anton. There is an oil and gas artificial intelligence company called Anton Oil and Gas Tong. We have launched a 6-step transformation of artificial intelligence to push industry services. So the first step is to think about what the first step is in this era. Every person, every company needs to transform. Anton provides artificial intelligence popularization training and transformation consulting services. This is the first and second thing. Anton has already done something called a continuous construction for more than a year. We have already established a GPT cloud platform for the oil and gas industry. If you think this general thing doesn't work,
I suggest that you should go to Anton's Industry GPT
cloud platform. I believe the third option is the optimal choice for a company to expand on a significant scale. When he is using this GPT, it's best for him to create his own GPT cloud platform and then let your internal employees utilize it. This will greatly enhance the reliability and continuously strengthen the foundation of your artificial intelligence. The fourth one is about Enterprise Management GPT Development Service. Anton has also developed a complete set of GPT related to enterprise management, such as knowledge management, human resources system training, HSE, etc. So we also provide our Anton's oil and gas general artificial intelligence company to provide this enterprise management GPT development service. The fifth is that when we were doing digital oil fields before, we used traditional methods, but after GPT came out, we developed GPT applications on the basis of digital oil fields. This is truly fascinating. The sixth point of the project is interesting. In Anton, our on-site engineers, for example, our GPT engineer, after the release, we have engineers responsible for merging, for example. You are able to utilize GPT for precise address navigation and positioning. In the past, we employed a conventional expert-assisted interpretation system. Presently, we rely on GPT, and the outcome is highly satisfactory. So what is the seventh solution? It is a green solution for oil and gas development. Investing and building are imperative for the progress of oil and gas development. The process of building actually involves carbon emissions, so the development of oil and gas is a very important issue that needs to be addressed. The key is to improve asset efficiency with minimal investment, which is crucial for making it safer, more prosperous and greener in the long run. We offer not only engineering equipment and facilities leasing, but also oil field equipment and facilities, along with oil field processing equipment and facilities leasing. For instance, in the province of Sichuan, we recently built a set of processing equipment and leased it to our client in the previous year. So, up until now, we have further developed and expanded the equipment to meet the growing needs of our client.
This assets rental
Turns it into a big platform using Anton and turns it into a platform for sharing. In fact, we are similar to Ant Financial, constantly constructing such a platform. So we bring the assets of these equipment suppliers who possess ample assets and then utilize our platform to lease them to our customers and share them with customers because we have this platform in the future. Our efficiency in using assets is better than that of a single equipment supplier because we have a network. Especially lately, as we've grown, we've also made it financial. However, we've discovered that it's actually very challenging for financial institutions to enter the
oil industry.
They lack the required channels and means. So, like recently, we received approximately 1 billion RMB from a financial institution, and they want us to purchase assets for the community company, or like they are giving it to us and requesting our assistance. We actually realize what kind of business we are doing. It's a green initiative. So we propose this 6-step solution. For example, in the first step, we have our asset sharing leasing service.
The second pain point of the oil and gas industries, oil and gas treatment,
equipment and facilities, is that the flexibility is not enough. Either the scale is too large or he just wants to start production quickly. So we suggest building a smaller and more flexible one, which we call
skid mounted.
Through the flexible and modular design, we can provide you with investment, operation, and even management services. Now we have a large team specifically dedicated to equipment and facilities. We call it energy saving service. By using this energy saving method, my equipment and facilities are cheaper than yours, and at the same time, they are more environmentally friendly. So that's the fourth point. In reality, there will always be emissions in oil and gas extraction processes. So it is imperative for every oil company to regularly review and assess the areas that require attention and mitigation measures on a yearly basis. High carbon emissions need to address. In other words, must constantly identify projects, initiate, invest, take action to address. That's why we call it Specialized Service for Emission Reduction and Governance. Important in the Middle East, work closely with clients. Extinguishing the torch, the most optimal approach for us to develop, particularly is this: am I able to utilize it in our endeavors? What's the point of developing in this way with new energy, so we can generate electricity in the postal area using new energy or weather-generated power? That's why we also provide rental services for power generator units. By renting power generator units, we can avoid using the conventional carbon-based electricity from the grid and instead use the new type of electricity. These methods can't solve the problem, but there will still be some carbon emissions. That's why we specifically work for oil companies doing distributed local consumption CCUS, which is carbon emissions. Ultimately, we utilize the CCUS distribution system to address this issue. This is Anton's solution for achieving green mining through asset leasing, which we refer to as green development, where everything is available for rent. The eighth solution specifically developed for this particular external resource solution. When developing oil and gas resources, it's crucial to note that your resources will always be limited. Oil companies bring together their own personnel, research institutes, management personnel, financial resources, and oil storage resources. However, other resources are being implemented by oil companies nowadays. The global oil company system we refer to as a pure oil company system.
They will not build many external resources.
So he heavily relies on external procurement, external equipment, and external personnel to provide services for him. Therefore, in reality, Anton has been continuously building a platform that combines online and offline, a shared resource platform for the industry, in order to meet his needs and enhance operational efficiency. We have built a series of online shopping malls and have a lot of experience in establishing many. We believe that online shopping malls have their own functions.
We possess the marketing network and logistics service base in over 30 countries worldwide.
Additionally, we have a network of over
100 business channel companies
operating in different countries across the globe. Apart from our own suppliers, we also have access to multiple ways exist to bring everyone together and form a platform for sharing resources. On one hand, it connects suppliers, and on the other hand, it connects customers. This is how the form of trade is demonstrated, showcasing the exchange of goods and services between different parties involved in the platform. Currently,
our platform has approximately $3 billion with a transaction volume of around 20 billion RMB.
Therefore, our objective is to create a strong industry atmosphere by utilizing this method, ensuring maximum connectivity between our suppliers and oilfield clients on this platform, and fostering mutual transactions. Our goal is to achieve oil and gas development through this innovative method, leveraging the interconnectedness of the supply chain. By doing so, we aim to enhance efficiency, maximize value, and drive sustainable growth in the oil and gas industry.
External Resources Platform Service Solution. This is the 8 major solutions.
In summary, the future is highly uncertain during this period, so the most effective approach to handle uncertainty is to prioritize speed. Consequently, we must establish a business model that gives utmost importance to speed. The initial aspect to consider is the formation of such a business model is the external resource cooperation type. By adopting the external resource cooperation type, you can achieve growth that is not restricted to your own resources. One aspect is that we need to continuously build our core economic capabilities. Our core economic capabilities should be able to interact with everyone, so we need to improve the core technology of comprehensive solutions and have many core technologies. The second thing is to collaborate with oil field customers to jointly create personalized solutions to solve specific customer problems. In other words, when you propose these solutions, you actually need to customize them more. At this time, you must integrate with the oil field. And one crucial aspect of collaborating with him to address a particular practical issue in a specific oil field is that we must cooperate with our suppliers and partners to innovate and enhance technology's performance and distribute the technological advancements. Therefore, despite my recent introduction of our emphasis on the sustainable development of the gaming industry in the future, this remains an exceptionally significant point. So, Anton provides a comprehensive solution for
oil and gas development.
But in reality,
our approach is actually an empowering collaboration